Hello students, welcome to my class. Dear students, I hope you are attending your online classes regularly as well as you are enjoying your online classes. Students, I have come to know that some of the students are attending their online classes regularly, but there are some students who are still not attended a single class. So students, through this video I would like to share this information through you that attending the online classes is very much essential for them, because with the passage of time the syllabus, there will be advancement in the syllabus will be advanced. So if they don't attend the online classes, they will be the loser. They will remain in back foot in comparison to the students who are regularly attending the classes. So students, through you and this video, I would like to inform them that they must attend the online classes regularly. You have contacts, some of you may have contacts with your friends, so inform them regarding this message from me that the regular attendance in the online classes is very much essential. Otherwise, they will be in problem in the near future. So students, let us start our discussion for today. Today I am going to give you the summary what I have taught you in last few days. So students, in my previous videos I have been discussing about the meaning of geography or what is geography. I have discussed few definitions of geography. Also I have discussed the nature of geography. So students, in our discussion we have discussed that the term geography was first coined by a Greek scholar named Eratosthenes. Eratosthenes was a mathematician, an astronomer, as well as a geographer. And he for the first time coined this term geography. And for his contribution towards the field of geography, he is recognized as the father of geography. So students, the word geography has been derived from two Greek words, geo and graphos. Geo means the earth and graphos means description. So if we put together these two words, geo and graphos, the meaning which comes out is the description of the earth. So that means the literal meaning of geography or the literary meaning of geography is description of the earth. But students, today geography is not merely a description of earth. It is more than that. If you look into few decades back, the meaning of geography was description of earth only. It was related to catalogs of names, places, or describing the different phenomena of Earth. But in modern age, in modern times, the meaning of geography has changed. The modern geography tries to study the relationship between man and his environment. So students, as you know that man always interact with environment to fulfill his needs. For fulfilling all the needs of human beings, man always interact with his physical environment. So students, this relationship between man and environment is two-dimensional. On one hand, the life of man is influenced by environment. For example, for the food which we eat, it depends upon the environment. The crops which we grow depends upon the physical environment. The clothes which we wear depends upon the physical environment, or some other activities, or all the other activities are influenced by the physical environment. And on the other hand, the environment is also influenced by the activities of man. So students, this interaction between man and his physical environment has resulted into development of different cultural environment on the surface of the earth, such as different food habits, such as different types of agricultural practices, different types of dressing sense, etc., etc. These all are as a result of interaction between man and his physical environment. So if you look into the physical and the cultural environment which have evolved on the surface of the earth, if you look into those environment, there exist, or you will find some variations in the physical as well as in the cultural environment from place to place. Different places have different types of physical environment and different type of cultural environment. For example, the life or the physical environment in the tundra areas or in the cold areas is different from the physical environment in the desert areas or in the hot areas, as a result of which the cultural environment in the cold areas is different from the cultural environment in the desert area or the hot areas. There has a difference in their food habits, their dressing patterns, their occupation, etc., etc. So geography so this phenomena, both the physical and the human, are dynamic and they vary from place to place and from time to time. So geography as a discipline try to study these variations in the physical and the cultural environment on the surface of the earth, which is also called as the areal differentiation. So students, this geographers not only try to study these variations but also try to study or to describe the factors responsible for, or the factors causing these variations. Why this factor, why the geographers not only try to understand or try to study these variations in the physical environment and the cultural environment, but also try to understand or try to study what are the causes behind this variation in physical and cultural environment. Geography Also try to study the relationship between man and his environment in terms of cause and effect relationship. That's why geography is said to be the study of aerial differentiation on the surface of the earth. So students, up to this much I have discussed in my last few videos. I hope this video, where I have summarized what I have taught you in my last few videos, will help you to link all the videos which I have taught you or which I have uploaded. So I hope this video will help you to understand the meaning or the concept of geography as well as the nature of geography. Thank you so much, students.